Women have been included in animation almost since the start, with the first mascot of animated women characters, Betty Boop, debuting in 1930. And since then, women characters have only evolved and gotten better. So today I want to talk about some of my favorite animated women characters. In my opinion, probably different than yours, so comment what women characters you think are the best. And without further ado, let's see which women characters are the best in animation history. Sandy Cheeks. Now, even though Sandy Cheeks is a squirrel, she's still a woman. Karate Squirrel Nigga was introduced in the last part of the very first episode of SpongeBob, Tea at the Tree Dome. And it was in this same episode that I gained an appreciation for the character of Sandy Cheeks. Well, Wolfgang, it's just a stupid ass squirrel. What's so good about her? Shut your ass up and choke on a peanut butter jelly sandwich. I'm about to tell you what's good about her. She saved SpongeBob from Karate Island. So this green nigga broke as hell and he got a cryptocurrency scam that he wants to do. And SpongeBob falls for it even though Sandy tried to tell him. The cryptocurrency scammer got SpongeBob living good and SpongeBob being a bitch to Sandy now.
SpongeBob, y'all are getting a bit wily.
Oh, do I detect a note of jealousy, Sandy?
And Sandy obviously not gonna take that disrespect, so she storms out and leaves him in the hands of the cryptocurrency scammer. And this right here is what makes Sandy a real friend.
No! He doesn't need me. He can handle this himself.
Sandy, I need you! I can't handle this myself!
She heard SpongeBob say I need you and was instantly on it. Sandy got inside this tower and started going babonka. She started making this nigga throat jelly donuts. She put a blow dryer up to this woman's mouth that made her mouth get so dry that it crumbled up like some cigarette ash. Then she got to the third floor, which your mom was on. And your mom tried to use her stank ass powers to kill Sandy. But your mom not stank enough to infiltrate that dumbass bowl on Sandy's head. So your mom just backfired on herself and ended up smelling her own booty juice and fucking dies. That was a joke. I'm sure your mom is a lovely person. Sandy get to the boss of the cryptocurrency scam and beat the dotty knockers out of dude. She started beating him in all kind of crazy ways. And to make sure he never steal money from innocent people with no more cryptocurrency scams, she kick his ass out of the 4th story into the ocean. None of your friends would do this for you. And off of that, I'm sure that you already knew Sandy's not no pushover. Okay, so when SpongeBob and Patrick is bullying Squidward, what do he do? But when SpongeBob and Patrick was dissing on Texas, which is Sandy's hometown, she wasn't having that shit. She damn near ripped Bob in half over this shit. Sandy don't take disrespect from nobody. But it's more to Sandy than good deeds. Like this fire ass design, big ass rocket boots, these colors on her sleeve that make me crave Jolly Ranchers for some reason, the inclusion of this flower on top of her helmet. She's just very aesthetically pleasing to look at and I'm not flirting with her. She's a squirrel. Why would I flirt with her? Sandy is a cool ass character. One of my favorite characters of all time. And for sure one of my favorite rips for women characters in cartoons. I think you have to try really hard to dislike Sandy since there's nothing that stands out about her that I could see anyone disliking her for. It's a squirrel that does karate and helps her friends. I don't see how you could dislike Sandy. Lola Bunny. Okay, I understand how it looks having 2 animal characters at the start of the video, but I'm not a furry. But ever since I can remember, I just liked the character of Lola Bunny. She's super annoying.
He's totally looking at me. Oh no, wait, now he's looking down. Now he's looking around. Oh, nope, he's looking at me again.
Well, Wolfgang, if she annoying, why do you like her?
And if y'all want the real reason, she turned me on. But I'm not going out of my way to be attracted to Lola Bunny. This shit is connected to some childhood trauma. See, when I was younger, I had a crush on a girl who looked just like Lola Bunny in real life. Down to a T. Minus the bunny features, though. And that's what really caused me to have a crazy attachment to the character of Lola Bunny. I was invested in watching the Looney Tunes show because I always wanted Lola to leave this scrub ass nigga Bugs. Yeah, okay, buddy. Is there a real reason that you like her? Stop sexualizing her. But yeah, I think Lola Bunny is a pretty cool character outside of that as well. She's the stupid character of this show.
What you doing?
Standing on the side of the road.
You're never gonna believe this. There is a guy standing on the side of the road who looks just like you. I'm about to hit him.
As far as good deeds and shit go, she don't really got that many. Her only purpose is to annoy Bugs, be stupid, and look pretty. Kinda like Kim Kardashian, except replace Bugs with Kanye. And so yeah, basically just like Lola Bunny because she looks good. We making good content, good deep dives. And don't get your panties in a bunch. Oh, well, her writing is terrible. Oh, she's a bad character. In a cartoon connoisseur mindset, yeah, Lola Bunny's not even in like top 20 women characters. All jokes aside, Lola Bunny is super iconic. And even though, like I said, she's not a top 20 woman cartoon character, she still has to be mentioned just due to how iconic she is. She a bunny, she a baddie, she's stupid, she Lola, the bunny. Marceline. Let me go ahead and be honest, I stopped watching Adventure Time in like 4th grade, and the reason for this was because they added continuity. I was not a big fan of continuity. It ruined multiple shows for me like South Park, Adventure Time, Steven Universe, and I know that continuity is the best part of these shows, just not for me, so keep that in mind when I'm talking about Marceline. I haven't seen all the new shit, but what I do know is that back in the day when I was watching this show, I loved Marceline, and I hated Princess Bubblegum because I was 9 and she was pink and girls were icky at the time. I needed something darker, and Marceline gave me that. I was a fan of Marceline in her introduction episode. In this episode, she breaks into Finn and Jake's crib, and off her first voice line, I'm a fan of her.
Hey guys, what's up?
She comes in their house and asks them what's up. This is just some real shit that weak ass Princess Bubblegum could not have done. She starts telling Finn and Jake about all the crazy adventures that she was having throughout the kingdoms and shit. Subscribe if you like candy, and if you don't like candy, subscribe if you like puppies, and if you don't like puppies, subscribe if you like YouTube. You're on YouTube, you like YouTube. Marceline is tired from telling all her weak ass, boring ass stories, and she reveals to Finn and Jake that she carved an M in their treehouse years ago, so it's basically her property and they have to get out. Then she dumps them in the rain and finesses them out of their crib. Yet again, something that weak ass Princess Bubblegum just couldn't provide to me when I was 9. So Finn and Jake find a cave to live in since Marceline stole their house and everything is fine. Marceline pulls up again and she like, I already put a helm here too, bitch ass nigga, ha ha ha. And she start bullying Jake, making Jake slobber out the mouth and shit. But you know Finn not gonna have that shit, so he start attacking her. Marceline transforms so fast and start putting the beats on these dumbass niggas, I'm telling you. Finn come in with this weak ass jump attack that's not even nothing. What was that? She gonna toss this nigga in the air and serve him like a fucking ping pong ball. Finn gonna get up and say,
You're pathetic!
he must not realize how helpless he looked in the air. She got him doing George Lopez intro poses in the air. Then he tried to come in with this weak ass, I have the spirits of the spider monkey attack. And Marceline give him a smack on the tush as he in the air. Then she just slam him on the ground. That's kind of brutal. But how is this a cool thing about her character, Wolfgang? Because she never gave a damn about the house. She did this for fun.
Why didn't you just kill me? Cause that was fun. I haven't fought like that in years.
And Marceline isn't only just a great fighter, she's also a great singer. She made a song for Princess Bubblegum called Stop Dissing on the Net Hoe to tell her how much she's tired of her bullshit.
Or do you just not like me? Sorry, I don't treat you like a goddess. Is that what you want me to do?
Marceline made the song because she was sick of Princess Bubblegum always acting like she was better than her. Like the feeling you get whenever your cousin tell you to get your elbows off the table, then the grown-ups start agreeing with them. And this is why Marceline is the GOAT. She was dissing Princess Bubblegum straight to her face, yo. These are just a fraction of the reasons why I love Marceline, but she's definitely one of my top women characters of all time in animation. But we need to move on before this turns into a Marceline glazing video, so let's go. Star of the fire of the dumbass. I know that Starfire is technically a comic book character, but I don't give a damn. We're talking about her anyway. Now, Starfire has always been my favorite of the 2 girls in the Teen Titans. I've always felt that Starfire added more to the group than Raven does. Maybe I'm just a child, but I never found any of Raven's storylines fun. The romantic tension between Robin and Starfire was way more fun than anything Raven ever had going on with Beast Boy or her dad. And compared to Raven, Starfire had way better storylines. A storyline where her sister comes to visit, a storyline when she visits her home planet again, a storyline where it's just her and Robin and they have no choice but to confront their romantic feelings for each other. And my favorite, the racism storyline. Comment your favorite video game if you made it this far. The reason why this racism storyline is my favorite is because it made me gain a lot of respect for Starfire. A hero named Valor comes from space and starts helping the Teen Titans, but he doesn't like Starfire because she's what he calls a Troc, which is a Tamaranian person. So when he first meets the Teen Titans, everything is fine and he's greeting everyone very kindly. But then he gets to Starfire and he starts acting weird.
Valor, I welcome you to Earth.
I see you have a Tamaranian.
And the reason he responds this way is because he's actually racist towards Tamaranians. And the word Troc is actually a derogatory term towards Tamaranians. The first time he calls her a Troc, we have no idea what it means, but we can tell that it's bad.
I was only trying to help.
I don't need any help from a stupid Troc.
He turned his eyes red just to say a racial slur. Keep in mind that he called her this and we didn't get any kind of explanation on what the word meant until way later in the episode. And he calls her a truck a handful of times again before we get any explanation of the word.
Trucky? Trucky?
And Starfire later admits in the episode that she was actually fighting the urge to beat this nigga ass, because then she would just be proving his point.
When Valyor calls me Truck, he is saying that I am worthless.
So he's calling you a terrible name. And you know that if you punch him out, it'll just confirm all the bad stuff he thinks about you.
Yes.
It was pretty heartwarming that she confided in Cyborg for this, because if anyone understands what it's like to be judged, it's a big black dude that's half robot. And the reason I respect Starfire so much is because she saved this dude's life even after all of the racism. Even with him still calling her a truck while she's trying to save him.
Keep your filthy hands off me, truck!
And this right here is exactly why I'm just a big fan of Starfire. Starfire is a light-hearted, wholesome character. And that's the reason that she's one of my favorite women characters, because she's not supposed to be going through no racism plotline as the type of character that she is. It's not often that we get to see women characters go through plotlines like this. It's usually saved for the men. Even though Starfire isn't very smart and she's very soft, in my book she's still a part of the Hall of Fame of women characters in animation. What's up, y'all? It's the end of the video now. I just wanted to say a couple of things to you guys. First of all, shout out to my 4 Patreons. I don't know how to pronounce the first 2 names. Jehuvente, Joseph Redondo, and Tihan Wilayalagadage, Elliot, and Lucas Goodwin. Sorry if I butchered those names, but shout out to y'all. Make sure you also become a Patreon, because I'm dropping videos early over there whenever I get enough members. You can also become a member of my channel by hitting the join button right there beside my channel. You should also join my Discord, because we got cool shit like Nullified Blaze playing the Aqua Teen Hunger Force theme on a guitar. Pretty crazy. It sounds just like the real one. But anyways, thank y'all for watching. The beats is by Racha. All my links are in the description for everything I just told y'all about. And peace out. I'll see y'all in the next one.